Chapter 1: The Enigmatic Abandoned Hospital. On the outskirts of a small town, concealed beneath the protective veil of a dark forest, stands an ancient abandoned hospital. It is said that this place was once a site for treating diseases and maladies, but as the years passed, it gradually descended into the realm of oblivion. Those who dared to set foot within the confines of this forsaken structure brought back tales that sent shivers down one's spine. However, this did not deter four young adolescents, Tom, Jack, Lily, and Amy, from deciding to embark on an adventure to uncover the secrets of the abandoned hospital. On a chilly autumn night, they assembled in front of the hospital. Moonlight filtered through gaps in the overcast sky, casting a labyrinth of shadows on the walls of the hospital. Tom's voice was tinged with anxiety as he spoke. "Have you ever heard the legends about this place? They speak of apparitions and eerie sounds, suggesting it is haunted." Jack responded with a chuckle, "Those are mere unfounded tales. Our purpose here is to embark on an adventure, to see if there is anything intriguing awaiting us. Are you all prepared?" The four exchanged glances and then collectively ventured through the door that led into the depths of darkness. Unknown horrors awaited them, and the ancient hospital's narrative was about to continue weaving itself into the tapestry of the night. Chapter 2: Nightmare in the Dark. Four people stepped through the entrance of the abandoned hospital, greeted by a strong smell of mold and decay. The lobby appeared ancient and cold, with dim yellow lights flickering on the ceiling, casting eerie shadows. Tom's flashlight beam searched for a path through the darkness. Jack led the way, with their footsteps echoing. Suddenly, the floor under his feet creaked and groaned, as if the hospital itself was responding to their arrival. He hesitated for a moment and then boldly stated, "It's just some old floorboards, there's nothing to be afraid of." As they continued forward, Lily's flashlight illuminated a partially open door, revealing faint outlines beyond it. The four approached quietly, pushed open the door, and uncovered a dimly lit hospital ward. Inside the room were a row of old-style recliners, adorned with archaic medical equipment, seemingly abandoned for years. But what captured their attention were patients lying on the recliners, dressed in ancient white coats, half of their faces covered in filth and decay. Tom's throat tightened, Lily let out a soft scream, while Jack and Amy stood there in shock. These patients appeared long deceased, yet their eyes suddenly opened, revealing vacant gazes, as they slowly sat up. A nauseating smell filled the room as the four panicked and tried to retreat, only to find that the door had been shut behind them, leaving them trapped in this nightmarish place. Chapter 3: The Demon's Smile. The four of them were trapped in that dimly lit ward, unable to push the door open, as if the hospital's shadow had imprisoned them in this dreadful corner. The patients in white coats slowly stood up, their hollow gazes fixed on the four, as if they were longing for something. "We need to find a way out." Amy's voice trembled as she tightly held Lily's hand. Tom and Jack tried to pry open the door together, but it seemed futile. A doctor in a white coat approached them, his face contorted into a twisted smile. "You are our new patients, and we will take good care of you." Lily managed to speak, "We are not patients. We're just here to explore." The doctor's laughter turned grotesque and horrifying, and black liquid oozed from their mouths. They reached out with deformed arms, trying to grab the four. Tom, Jack, Amy, and Lily desperately evaded them, but they had nowhere to run. Suddenly, a mysterious voice echoed in their minds, "Ancient incantation, eternal power, summon me, protect me." The four of them repeated the incantation in unison, and a strange light burst forth from their bodies, pushing the doctors away and breaking their confinement. They rushed down the corridor once more, but the hospital seemed to distort, constantly shifting and leading them into the unknown horrors. Their breaths were rapid, heartbeats pounding like drums, and this abandoned hospital appeared to possess its own malice, keeping them trapped in this dark labyrinth. Chapter 4: The Edge of Desperation. The four of them continued to run through the dark corridors of the hospital, as if there were no end in sight. The hospital seemed to be constantly distorting, and the layout of rooms and corridors became chaotic and absurd. Their breath grew increasingly labored, and their heartbeats reverberated like war drums, as if time and space had lost all meaning within the confines of this hospital. Suddenly, Lily slipped and fell to the ground. Jack and Tom immediately halted, and Amy followed suit. Lily's flashlight fell to the floor, casting a dim light that revealed her terrified face. Jack quickly bent down, grabbed Lily's hand, and said loudly, "We can't leave her behind. We have to keep moving forward." Tom helped Lily to her feet, but their predicament was far from over. The walls of the hospital seemed to come to life, with countless arms reaching out as if trying to engulf them. They continued to dodge, but their plight only intensified their fear. At the brink of despair, a door leading to a staircase mysteriously opened, revealing a dark stairwell. Without hesitation, the four of them rushed out, knowing that the hospital's shadows still pursued them, and the secrets of this terrifying building seemed never-ending. Chapter 5: The Eternal Shadows. That dreadful night had passed, but the four of them still carried deep emotional scars. They returned to the small town, each day overshadowed by the abandoned hospital. During the daytime, they tried to live normal lives, but at night, nightmares continued to haunt them. Tom's vigilance became excessive as he remained constantly prepared to face any potential danger. Jack grew more anxious, often dwelling on whether the terrifying night had unresolved threats. Lily and Amy's friendship grew stronger, and they relied on each other, working to turn their fear into strength. Yet, whenever they closed their eyes, the twisted white coats and icy touches seemed to be waiting for them. The nighttime illusions of the hospital did not fade, instead, they became more vivid. Sometimes, they dreamt of being trapped in those nightmarish hallways, hearing the doctor's sinister laughter and feeling the wall's arms reaching out like tentacles. However, this experience made them stronger and taught them to appreciate the beauty in life. They learned to respect and cautiously face unknown malevolent forces, forever remembering the lessons the abandoned hospital had taught them. Although the shadows remained, they were determined to turn them into courage and no longer fear the darkness. While this story may have ended, the lives of these four individuals were forever changed by that dreadful night, leaving an indelible mark.